Welcome to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. I'm Patrick Hotner.
I'm Brian Lynch. Patrick, it occurred to me that when we do these intros, we don't really remind people who we are.
I guess
like
that's...
what we do.
Yeah.
So if it's a new podcast to people think we're just two schlubs, but we're not.
We're one schlub.
Together we build one schlub.
Yeah, we're each
not
half
even
a schlub.
We're not even a full schlub.
Go ahead. Tell people who you are.
I'm Brian Lynch. I'm a screenwriter. I wrote Minions and co-wrote Secret Life of Pets, wrote Secret Life of Pets 2, wrote Minions 3 coming out next year. That's it. That's it. I got nothing
There's
else
more
going
stuff than...
Sure. Big Helium Dog's out on Blu-ray right now.
The
wrote and directed
story
that.
on Puss in Boots 1.
I wrote the story on Puss in Boots 1. I wrote co-wrote Hop. Wrote the story for Minions 2. If the word Minions is in a movie title, my name is also somewhere in the credits.
That's fun.
Oh, it's a real honor.
Kevin, Bob, Stuart,
Brian.
It's like you guys are the new Fab Four.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think I'm more the Fab Five because, like those guys, we make over people from sad to insanely happy.
I thought you were adding Billy Preston into the mix.
No, I was actually adding Billy Crystal. John, Paul, Ringo, George, and Billy Crystal. What's the matter?
I'm Patrick Ottner. I'm a producer, talent booker, casting director. Worked on The Gethard Show. Worked at Marvel. Do the George Lucas Talk Show. ASCAD at UCB. A whole bunch of other stuff. Some weird stuff that I don't even think you know about. That's happening right now.
Well, you told me some of it on Friday, and I was blown away.
Did I tell you some of it?
Yeah.
What did I tell you? Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Real stupid.
No, we're getting him for the podcast, right?
What would we even do? A press conference?
Yes, it'd be fantastic. So that's who we are.
Yeah.
That's who you're dealing with.
We're sorry. Anyways, this is a podcast where we do audio commentaries on movies and TV shows with people who worked on them but never got to do audio commentaries for them. And today, we're watching a movie that I really like.
Loved it. It's called Vampires versus the Bronx.
All the best movies have versus in the title.
What are the other ones? Alien versus Predator?
Frost versus Nixon.
Batman v Superman?
Frost versus Nixon does not exist. It's
Oh, it
just called
doesn't
Frost
either.
Nixon.
You know, even King Kong and Godzilla, there's one, but then
Yeah.
by the second one, they're X'd.
Freddy
'cause
versus
they're-
Jason.
Freddy versus Jason. None of these movies are great.
No, but they're fun.
Yeah, there's not one that we just
I like IPs meets IPs.
Love it. I would if I we need more
Yeah.
awkward IP cramming.
Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson meet the Babadook.
Anna Kendrick meets Anaconda.
Oh my gosh.
Rebel Wilson meets the Dukes of Hazzard.
The Blues Brothers meet
Chris Red.
Chris.
He's in Vampires versus the Bronx.
That's true.
And he got a real laugh out of my kid.
Yeah.
His first line.
We're watching it today with director and co-writer Oz Rodriguez. Oz, a longtime SNL director, has directed a few other movies. Brother Nature, co-directed with Matt Villeneuve. He's a really cool guy. And working in that SNL meat grinder is fascinating to talk to anyone about it once they come out on the other side and are pumping out their own stuff. So I'm excited to talk to him at length about it.
I don't know if making this movie might actually be easier than his day-to-day of
I
Saturday
bet it
Night Live.
was.
Yeah.
I bet it was.
Karate Kid Legends.
Joshua Jackson's in that movie?
Yeah, I got a good Karate Kid Legends story, but I'll tell you later.
We'll say, can we do it at the end?
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I only know it because of somebody told me. It's not like I lived a Karate Kid Legends
That's okay.
story. Okay, great.
It's on Netflix right now, so you can...
Karate Kid Legends
Karate
also.
Kid Legends also on Netflix. You can sync it up and press play. We'll count down from 3 and then say go. Hit play when we say go. And you can either watch it along with us or just listen to this like a podcast.
We're not going to tell you how to live your life.
Do whatever the heck you want.
It's your life.
Your life.
Live it like it's your only one, because you know what? Someday it's going to be. Wait.
And here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're here. Vampires versus the Bronx. Oh my God, I messed up immediately.
You're
Oz
stumbling out of the
Rodriguez.
gate.
No way. We got
It's
Universal
early.
to cover you, though.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is very exciting. We are recording this commentary. Hi, this is Oz Rodriguez, by the way, co-writer and director of Vampires vs. the Bronx, coming to you live from Hollywood, California,
The big time.
right next to the 101, baby.
What's Patrick's exact address?
Let's give it out.
Well, no, we were in a recording studio. In a
Oh, that's
Of
right.
course, yeah.
That's Broadway Video. Shout out Broadway Video. Papa Lorne.
Papa Lauren. So let's see, when did you start at SNL? Because we'll do the chronology here a
Okay,
little
great.
bit.
2012,
Yeah.
season 38. I might interrupt when I see someone's name.
Yeah.
But yes, 2012, season 38. I went there with my buddy Matt. We went to be directors of pre-tapes, which was a word I didn't know. Hold on, this is a shot that I was very excited. One of the few shots I fought for.
Yeah.
And then realized it cost some money. So welcome to the Bronx. This sign is a sign you see when you're entering the Bronx. I always saw it. I wanted to have it in the movie. And I wanted this idea of like it now being for rent by Murnau Properties, the villains. So yeah, that shot required the timing of this jib, but also all this VFX. And Zoe Saldana.
Yeah. How did she happen? How did she get in this movie?
So we kind of wanted a sort of Scream type character that would die at the beginning, and went to a few people. I had Zoe Saldana in the back of my head, but she is from the Dominican Republic.
Sure.
But is also an Avengers, in a Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
and an Avatar, and
A
everybody
gigantic movie star.
Yes.
Right.
Like,
So I wrote her a letter.
oh, wow.
In which letter I wrote a million times that we were Dominican. The word Dominican was used many times.
Yeah.
And Shay Wiggum, what's up?
wow, he's
Shout
so
out. And somehow, I can't believe it to this day, the letter worked. She was like, I'm down. I'm going to be in New York this day. Can you make it work this Saturday? And we were like, hell yes, we
Yeah.
can. And yeah, she came in for that day. We got Dominican food on set. And what a lovely, lovely person. And we'll always be grateful for this. And she said yes before even reading the script. She was
Oh,
like, I'm
wow.
down.
That's cool.
Um,
How did you get it to her? Like, did Broadway Video get it to her, or similar agents, or it was just like her
Yeah,
people
we-
actually showed it to her?
through Broadway Video and
Yeah.
and agents,
Yeah.
and I think Lorne Michaels went to set one day, and I'll tell you a story about it. But
Yeah.
it means a lot to have Lorne Michaels, so I think
Sure.
that helped get the letter eventually to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm amazed. It was just this like I wrote it, gave it to Broadway Video. Goodbye, Becky. And yeah, she got it and said yes. It's
cool.
Truly incredible. And she spoke like Dominican Spanish, which was super exciting for me. And I was excited to see her sort of play a Dominican, which we hadn't really seen. So yeah, lovely, lovely day. And there you go. She's gone.
She's done. She did it, and she
I
gets
lo-
the and.
I
Yeah.
love that her credit is
That's
after her
right.
death.
Yeah, it's
Hell
great.
yeah.
So you're at SNL. You're there for what, it's 6 years, 7 years.
I was there for 7 years.
That's wild.
Season 38 to season plus 7 of that. 42, 43. Because I mean, I joke, but I just keep coming back for stuff. Like
Yeah.
I was just there for the SNL 50, so it's like a little bit Hotel California for me.
I think that's how a lot of people feel there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This young man didn't really know how to ride a bike, so he learned on set.
Oh, wow.
It looks good. It looks like he
does.
knows what he's doing. So.
Yeah. Oh man. So we shot in the Bronx, and we were so excited or it was a must for me to shoot in the Bronx. And
Super easy, probably, too, right?
I mean, shooting in New York is not easy.
Right.
Period. But
I
like
know.
these two dudes are just like local Bronx legends. So like we just had all these people that wanted to be background
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
actors because they're very excited. We're shooting in the Bronx. We were shooting the Bronx for the Bronx, and they were excited when I told them that the Bronx wins at the end.
Sure.
Right.
So I feel like we were embraced by the community, which was really, really, really cool.
Had you lived in the Bronx?
No, I'm from the Dominican Republic, and so a lot of Dominicans lived or used to live in Washington Heights, where the movie In the Heights is made, and like they talk about In the Heights, it was a community place in New York that was going through gentrification. So it that was really the first, or one of the first nuggets of inspiration, like talking to all these Dominicans about how the neighborhood is changing and how they're being forced out. And then the next community that is heavy with Dominicans is the Bronx.
Sure.
So it was like what if it happens there next, which it is happening, and then it just sounds a lot better as a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampires versus Washington Heights.
Yeah.
Vampires.
So yeah, I grew up in the Dominican Republic, and this was a love letter to the Bronx and the Dominicans in the Bronx.
What did you like vampire movies growing up, or did monster movies, or what were your movies growing up that you really glommed onto?
Yeah, I love horror. I love comedy. I work in it and it pays the bills.
Yes.
But always do a little refresher. Coco Jones, Superstar, with some horror. I've always loved it, and I feel like the first horror movies that I was obsessed with were The Terminator, which for me was a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's very much a slasher movie for sure.
Yeah. And Alien and the Temple of Doom. I saw it too early. So those were just movies that were that are horror, but also fun and exciting. So it's not just like dread.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always grew up loving those kind of movies. Shout out Julie Marte, the last person to get cast the week before.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
From Raising Victor Vargas.
That's
Big Dominican film.
That's got to be stressful. If you're like, we have
Yes.
someone we got to get still.
This was the first day of filming. Every second of this is stressful. For me. Every moment. Shout out Chris Red and Vladimir Cabaño. I love these guys. They did me a solid because they are kind of all over the movie. Thank God they live in New York, because I would just like call them like, hey, you work next Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So also gave me a ton of jokes for free while they were improvising.
This was your second movie. Brother Nature was before this, right?
So yeah, Brother Nature is a movie I did with my friend Matt, and it was this is, I guess, my first movie alone.
Yeah.
Technically second movie.
What did you learn from that first movie that you took to this? Was there anything? It's
First-
obviously very different because like
Yeah.
shooting in New York versus shooting on a lake, is like is very different. But yeah,
that first movie. Pause real quick. Shout out Imani, who is one of my favorite people and a friggin' superstar, and also co-wrote that Tyla Water song, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because she's an actress, a musician,
Yeah.
and pretty much amazing. Anyway, Brother Nature was pretty stressful for me. I'm going to be honest, guys.
Yeah.
I was just going through something at that time, so
Sure.
I can't even believe that movie exists. The co-director, my friend, passed away. And so while we were making this movie, all that was sort of happening.
Wow.
Sure.
And at the same time, I'm like, hey, let's get some jokes. So
Yeah.
it was surreal and weird and
Yeah.
sad and also great.
It's a very funny movie.
It was a very
Yeah.
all the things that could happen to you in life happened too quickly.
Sure. Sure.
But yeah, so almost hard to talk about.
Of course. Yeah.
Monsieur Cliff.
What
So
a guy.
Method Man, amazing actor.
Yeah.
Want you to call him Cliff on set. It was hard, man.
Right?
I love him. He came in to sort of talk about Henny, who's like the local bad guy gangster dude, and he's like, I don't want to. What if I play the priest? What if I?
Oh, wow.
Sure, man.
Yeah,
That's
and I'm
great
like,
idea.
exactly. I'm
Yeah,
like, well, you
whatever.
got it. That's
Yeah.
it. Great. I'll
so
see you
funny.
on set.
I booked a podcast for him for a
Yeah.
little bit when I was at Marvel, and it was very easy because everyone wanted to talk to Method Man. You know what I mean? It was just like one of those where you're like, yeah, I guess Michelle Rodriguez is going to do it. I guess like just people you would never get to get otherwise.
He's incredible. Also, shout out Matt Valines. He's wearing a Ghost T-shirt. This is in honor of my friend Matt because he loved that band. That's why
Cool.
this dude is wearing a Ghost shirt.
Cool.
I have a question about working with kids in a movie about vampires.
I gotcha.
Yeah, they can't work for as many hours as
Oh
adults.
my God! Yeah, you went right to it.
Okay, yeah, and
Yeah.
and there's a lot of night shoots.
Oh my God! You went. Yeah. This is why this was super hard movie to make. Also,
Yeah.
we made it in August, so it doesn't get dark till like 8:30 or 9.
Oh wow.
And these dudes can't work past 12:30 either. Wow. So yeah, when you are, so I'm glad we got these kids who are playing their age. Like Greg,
Wait,
Oh,
you
sure.
can't do overnight shoots with kids?
you
12:30 is it?
That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So Gregory right here, Diaz, who plays Luis. Yeah, all these guys are either 13, 14, which is their age, which is I felt was super important, and like I don't have to fake it. These are the kids, and like there's this scene coming up where they're like rapping some song. Like they on the first day, I'm like, make up this right here. I told them, make this song up. I don't know what it is. I got bars like a Kit Kat. I did not write this. But these boys did it. And like through a few days, they just got so close and so tight. And it was really exciting. Like we ended up shooting this towards the end of the shoot. And like these guys were just homies right away.
Yeah.
Shout out Sarah Gadden.
She's really good in this.
So, yeah, it was my wife was a costume designer, and she had worked with Jaden in a commercial. And she had told me about it when we were writing, and I don't know, I had him in the back of my head, and yeah, he was the right age. I'm like, this, he's Dominican. I'm like, and he has experience. He had been in some Jim Jarmusch movies. I'm like, this is the kid.
Wow. Yeah.
So, okay, great. You want to use kids? Awesome, but they can only be on set for 9.5 hours. And they also need to take a school break to learn some things about the world, and then there's some other regulation I can't remember.
Yeah.
But vampire movie, a lot of it takes place at night. To shoot in the summer of New York, it gets darker later, and also it rains a ton.
Wow, yeah.
Every day rain delay. There's some like very nice like wet down streets here that make it look beautiful, but
Sure.
they were real. Real rain. So yeah, it was a friggin' nightmare. I almost died. There was a lot of like Shea Wiggum. I love him. Amazing actor. He's like, Oz, I've never done this before. And what never done before is I had to send the kids away, and he acted his ass off to some stand-ins.
Oh, sure.
That were the right height.
How long was the shoot?
It was 24, 25 days.
That's so quick.
Very short.
Wow.
Yeah, so low budget, and I brought in all my friends from SNL to help me out because we were used to this insane schedule.
Yeah.
So Blake McClure, the DP, is a friend. He shot a bunch of pre-tapes with me, and now he also shot AP Bio and has done amazing work. Moves really fast. Andrea Porciliotti is the production designer, has won a ton of Emmys at SNL, works incredibly fast. Luis Zakarian did the makeup. So I got sorry, I forgot about it. I haven't seen this movie since it came out. I'm like, oh, that's kind of scary. So I got all these people to work for very, very little money.
Yeah.
And super fast.
Yeah.
And do an amazing work, an amazing job. So yeah, I don't think I could have done this movie without sort of that SNL mentality and help.
So are you just doing fewer takes than you would normally do? Because you're like, we gotta get this done. Or I guess with SNL too, you're just like, we've got 4 hours on a Thursday with
Jaden.
Emma Stone. We have to do this now. You know.
Jaden took that real spill. I told
Really?
him not to, and he did it, and I'm still mad at him because like we could have gotten in trouble. Sorry. So, no, I think you can't do a ton of takes for sure.
Yeah.
But you also have to make a decision. Like this scene, we just we're just gonna put this camera right here. The camera's gonna go that way, so it's sort of a parallel track, and like that's it. We're not gonna get a ton of shots, you know.
Yeah.
And this is shot over like in 3 locations or something. Like this is a spot. This is another spot. And this is a place in the West Side, which name I now forgetting.
Now, is this daytime? Because they're inside,
This is
so
during
you
the
can take
day.
advantage?
We were
Okay.
able to shoot this during the day. This is the one day Lorne Michaels came to set, and he was wearing like this tan suit. It was very nice. And then a drop of like some gunk fell on him, and he's like, "Right, peace, bye." He's like, "I've seen enough."
That's very funny.
But yeah, this is yeah, we took all day because I just wanted to do some like vampires flying somehow.
sure.
So and that takes a second to make it safe. And this place was not safe. Like
Sure.
what you don't see is like there's some netting on the roof. 'Cause this is a really old garage, and like there's this netting so parts of the roof don't fall on your head.
Oh, cool. Cool.
So yeah, this was so I'm looking for all the information to make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
Yes. This was a stunt heavy movie that I learned a lot basically from stunts. This is my boy Adam David Thompson, who is an amazing vampire. I don't know. He just put on that wig, and I was like, "You got this, dude."
It works. I mean, the lighting is so amazing too. It makes him look so scary. Like the lighting does so much. Look at that. That's so cool.
So yeah, flying only took hours to fucking set up, and it's like a few frames on this thing, but that's how it works, guys.
The roof isn't that high there. Are they on what are they on to get them up?
It's this sort of crane situation with like sort of this L crane and with some cables, and it just the first few takes were so slow.
Yeah.
And then you get it to the right speed, but then you're in the edit, you're like, oh, this isn't the right speed at all. So there was some VFX trickery.
Sure.
Shout out to the kid Marrow, who I wrote this part for him. And you know how it is in the biz. Everybody's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that he said yes. To this day, he really bonded with these kids. And I mean, this was during like the height of Desus and Mero too. So he definitely was a busy man.
Did you know him?
I had met him before through like Dominicans in the business sort of meet. There's like Dominican Alliance, let's say. So I just
want to be
went.
invited to the secret Dominican
Yeah,
Alliance
you gotta
party.
work on it.
Yeah, you got to work on it. Yeah. And so I was able to go to the show a couple times and just hang. And I had this in the back of my mind. And I hit him up and I said, I got this idea. And he said yes. I'm truly so grateful because I was like, these are the things I need you to say that are important for the story. Everything else, do you. And he did do him. And he was amazing at that.
I assume this is a real location.
This is a real location on 166 in Sheridan. So, real location, but again, so we had to get lucky many times in this movie. So this was a bodega that was for sale.
Oh, okay.
So we still had to bring in all this stuff, this like that Café Bustelo.
Oh, wow.
There it is, the title. Oh, I forgot to say, hey, that's me.
There you
Sorry,
go. We
I
got it
excited.
now. No, we got it now. It's good.
Hey, that's me. It's coming later for sure.
Yeah.
I think this was Meryl's first day too, where he also met Lorne Michaels. And
It's got to be exciting
these kids
for him.
were like, who dat?
Did the kids have any point of entrance in terms of the kind of movie you wanted to make? Like, what did they watch?
I gave everyone this like list of movies that like, you see all these directors like we watch all these movies in preparation for this, and I gave them all these movies. I don't know if anyone watched anything,
Right.
but I definitely told them Blade. I mentioned Fright Night and Goonies, and then for Adam, I told him Interview with a Vampire, which I sort of helped his performance somehow. But yeah, I also didn't want to bother these guys with like, Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula is a huge inspiration for me, and the color and the camera and because they don't care. And I just needed these kids to just be themselves.
Yeah.
Shea Wiggum, I can't believe Shea Wiggum's in this movie.
It's insane.
Shea Wiggum somehow read this movie, and we had a meeting over FaceTime, and he's like, talking to me as if I was gonna say no. I'm like, bro, I can't even believe you called me.
Yeah.
I am such a fan of him ever since All the Real Girls. I don't know if you guys have seen that. So he was so excited to do this, and also made me kind of step up because he's a for real deal actor who had some amazing questions, and you know, you have to be prepared, and he makes you work in the best way possible. Shout out Julie Marte, who's wearing a tubi, which is the thing on her head, which is something that I saw so many Dominican women wear in my life, and she wasn't super excited about wearing it, but she makes it look amazing.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Julie's in Raising Victor Vargas, which is one of my favorite movies, because it's a movie about two Dominicans in the Lower East Side. And when I saw that, I understood what representation was all about.
Sure.
I'm like, we're in the movies.
Yeah.
Maybe. Guys, I've talked a lot.
No, what do you think you're here for?
Okay.
Do you want us to talk about the movie?
Dominican Republic flag in the back.
Watching.
I forgot I have so many things to say. This was on a set, guys. We had to shoot a couple days on set to get a New York tax break.
The lighting looks good.
Shout
in the
out Blake McClure.
Yeah.
I met Blake McClure in a mustache contest online, which sounds very weird.
That's not a euphemism. Like it's literally,
no, it's called mustachemade.com, and yeah.
Remember the early 2000s on the internet?
Weird.
The early
I was
2010s.
very bored on set. Sorry, not on set. At work at a. This was the first day of shooting at the LA Film School. I worked at the equipment room, and you know, you do dumb shit.
Sure. So you started in LA, went to New York, came back to LA?
So I from the Dominican Republic, I grew up watching movies, loved movies. How do I make movies? I moved in my 20s to Los Angeles. I went to the LA Film School, and that's where I met Matt, and we started making sketches. And gonna zip through the story.
Yeah.
Ended up at Superlux, then Funny or Die, then got called to the majors in New York City.
Sure.
So a lot of people assume I'm from New York because there's a lot of Dominicans in New York, but I'm actually from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Shout out Jeremy Harris. Henny.
How did you get Broadway video involved? Like, how did you present this idea to Lauren?
Well, a few things happened that like all sort of helped me make this movie. My friend Matt had passed away. I was out on my own, and I wanted to make something that felt sort of personal, felt close to me, and I don't know. We had an idea about vampires that owned a building, and I sort of took that little nugget and ran with it. And so yeah, that was sort of the I want to make something with vampires and Dominicans. And I'm like, shout out Blade. There's so many things to talk about. I've just realized. So yeah, I'd been in New York, at SNL for maybe 5 years from at that point. And I'm like, you know what? I know this man, Lorne Michaels. Let me see if anything can come out of this.
Yeah, sure.
And it turned out that at that time, he was looking to he had a deal with Universal, and he was sort of looking to do kind of the Blumhouse model, but with comedies. So like at that point, $5 million comedies, which probably should be more now.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I like went into his room at the right time, and I was like, I have this idea. Let's go Vampires vs. Bronx, and gave him a little bit of this and that. And I don't really remember because I feel like I astral projected somewhere.
Right.
And he's like, sounds interesting. Yeah, okay. And then I got a call from Aaron David, who is his producer, Broadway video for films, and she was like, he's down, and I wrote a treatment, and then I wrote a story, then I wrote a screenplay, and then we got Blaze Hemingway to come clean up my mess. Shout out Blaze Hemingway. So that was the easiest part of the whole thing, like getting Lorne to approve the thing, and that goes to Universal. So very fortunate in that part. Then everything else was extremely different. That's Mike Walker, the first AD. Shout out. Hey, that's Mike.
Look at that. That's what we should call the show.
Yeah.
When did Netflix come into it?
So Netflix came on board a few, so we finished the movie, screened it, and Universal didn't really know what to do because it's in the middle sort of zone of horror and comedy, which is, a tough playground. I hear
Should be easy.
It should be easy.
It's my favorite genre.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was sort of radio silence for a few months, which was not a great feeling after you've worked so hard. And then Lauren's like, "Yeah, I took to Netflix, and Netflix is buying it." And,
Great.
Netflix had purchased it, and I don't know how it went down. I don't know what the heck. Whoever made that deal, thank you very much. But then they were like, "Yeah, it's gonna come out." Sooty Green, what's up, Sooty? My homie. We were in the trenches together at SNL.
Yeah, she's great,
and I'm so happy she did this. This was the first scene that the boys met Shea Wiggum, and they were like, "He's intense." All these inserts were shot like a year later, and some of those are my hands. Sorry, what was I talking about?
We're talking about Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. So Netflix. I don't know. It was radio silence for a while, and then Lauren's like, Netflix bought it, and then they were like, it's gonna come out in October for Halloween, sort of spooky season, classic. But then a little COVID happened.
Never heard of it.
So this came out, and we were still locked in, which I think might have helped this movie.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So when did you film it?
So we filmed it in 18.
Oh, okay.
Done 19. Wanted it to come out 19. Got purchased in I think I found out. I don't remember what. I think I found out summer 2019, but they were like, "No, it comes out October 2020." I was like, "God damn!"
Wow.
So, then we were all locked in.
So your premiere was on Zoom.
Premiere was on Zoom.
Cool.
I remember I did exactly. Premiere was on Zoom. I was locked in. I was in Quincy, Massachusetts, shooting the pilot for Kevin Kneff himself.
Oh wow.
I remember I did a live tweet, which I did, or live. Is that what you do? Live?
Yeah.
I did that.
I was watching
I've never done that before.
I was watching an interview with you from around then, and you were like,
boy.
"I just had to live tweet. I don't know what
That's
that
me.
was."
Yeah, that was me.
Does Netflix worrequest that?
Well, there were all these the PR and all these.
Sure.
I'm like, yeah, man, I'll do whatever,
Of
course, to get people to know about this movie.
Yeah.
So this is the scene where Shea is acting to stand-ins.
Oh wow,
100% right there. That is.
Yeah.
That's not Jayden. But man, I love him. I'm so grateful that he did this movie and wore these dumb shirts. And everybody should put Shea Wiggum in their movies. I mean, Tom Cruise knows what's up.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy that you share a cast member with a Mission Impossible movie. You know?
And F1. Oh
Yeah.
Do you guys have a coaster?
You're good.
Okay. Sorry.
It's fake wood.
The coaster might be effed.
Yeah, it's fake wood. It doesn't matter.
I love these props. I don't know. I'm obsessed with props and the name of businesses.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shout outs to other vampire movies with Murnau. And Shea's character is called Frank Polidori, which is a reference to John Polidori, who wrote Adjusted by Nerd Glasses, who wrote the first story called The Vampire.
Oh.
He's smarter than me. Patrick.
I knew Murnau. I didn't know Polidori.
And there's a lot of love to Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula movie. It's my favorite telling of the story.
Yeah.
And I love how bonkers that movie is. Shout out to Sarah Gadden, a dear friend who did me a solid and was like, yeah, I'll come do this movie.
Yeah.
And
have you ever been to Coppola's winery?
I've never been to Coppola's winery.
Okay.
Because we have our own wine shop, and that's what I'm about.
Okay.
Can I shout it out?
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
please.
Oh, first of all, I love that Lewis is wearing an Odd Future shirt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lewis, the original Lewis, my friend who this character is based on.
Great.
We have a shop called Dia Natural Wine in Studio City. We sell natural wine.
Cool.
But I'll tell you later why I haven't gotten the Coppola one.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say that he has a lot of the Dracula stuff at the wine.
Oh, okay.
Does he really?
Like a
Dang
lot.
it,
Yeah.
now I guess I gotta go.
There's like a ton of costumes
Now I have
and
to
like
go.
stuff.
Now I have
yeah,
to go.
yeah.
It's just like not natural and
Of course,
there's
yeah.
rules
It's also
and
very
whatever.
far from here.
Yes.
It's
We're
We're getting him for Megalopolis, right?
Yeah.
Coppola? Okay, great.
we're doing Mega Doc. Is that or
Yes.
whatever it's called? Yeah.
So just to get nerdy, going back to your question, like how do we shoot this movie so fast?
Yes.
Like, you just gotta make your decisions. Like you go scout, and we're only gonna see this bit of the house outside of that door. So you only gotta paint that little bit.
Right.
So save your paint. Or like the extras, like there's like 4 extras that are sort of just going over and over again.
Yeah.
So it feels like a busy house.
Oh, that's funny.
And then it's kind of just knowing what your shots are going to be and committing to it, and then hoping everything works in the edit.
Are you a storyboarder?
We did some storyboards. I think for this movie we did a lot of photo boards.
Okay.
So Blake McClure, the DP, and Mike Walker, the first AD, and I would go to these locations, and with this app called Artemis, we would sort of take these frames with us standing in. So we would board it out, but not necessarily draw it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I drew out some of the vampire hanging stuff because that required, meetings and prep and safety and everybody being on the right page because, like, a bunch of people are hanging upside down in this decrepit old building. I think this was a relaxed day, actually.
Well, this was in a studio, right?
This is a real house.
Oh, this is a real house. Oh, okay.
This is a real house in the Bronx. I forget where this one is. But we got a lot of fun props on this.
Did you get to keep any props?
I
can we
kept
have
some props. I think I have this in a box somewhere, actually.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of stuff. I have all those bodega posters. I actually had to let go of some shit because I have too much stuff.
We will take them.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate stuff.
I do. I do have a gift for you guys that I'm very bummed that I forgot it, but since
that's okay.
I have the address, which is beep, I will send it here
Okay.
to this bunker.
I love it.
Thank you.
But I don't have any more of these sweatshirts. So
It's a very cool sweatshirt. You are wearing a Vampires versus the Bronx sweatshirt.
Yeah, I
We
like the
should say
logo
that.
on that. It's different
Yeah.
than
Thank
the
there's a
movie
photo
logo.
somewhere of Zoe Saldana wearing this.
Cool.
Snap zoom, you gotta have them. This is the old Bronx courthouse, which I can't believe we got. And I just wanted to find this old place that that would make sense. Oh, that was funny. I forgot, this movie's got jokes. It's
Everyone
silly.
jump on 3. Yeah.
Jump on 3. Yep, exactly. It was a lot of that, which the kids love.
Yeah.
This is a real location, and it is truly as messed up as it looks.
Yeah.
It's just been abandoned for about 100 years or something. So they made this Bronx courthouse when it was just the Bronx courthouse in maybe the 1900s early.
Mm-hmm.
And then the newer courthouse was opened like 20, 30 years ago. So it immediately became the old courthouse. It didn't have a long shelf life.
And this is all
This is in
inside
there.
there? Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
a lot of sweeping for nails and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
to
yeah.
make it safe. These are just the real iPhones.
Wow.
Oh no! Now we're in a different location.
Okay.
This is somewhere in the upper something side. In this Washington Heights. Sorry, the next shot right here. They are in a church in Washington Heights, which name I forget, and I'm so bummed. But I've shot many things there for SNL. I shot this sketch called Kids with Mike O'Brien,
Oh, yeah.
and
I love Kids.
this other Star Wars thing with Charles Barkley. Oh, actually, both those things got cut. So maybe
But I
this
think
is
the
the place
The
you
Barkley
go.
one's really popular online, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we shot it here.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, we shot in this location. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a fun day because I bought kipes, which is a I don't know how to describe. I don't even know. I'm going into this. It is a Lebanese snack that Dominicans have adopted, and it's just this fried thing with a lot of meat, and it's good. I'm sorry, I don't even know what we're talking
Don't
about.
apologize. We like snacks here.
Love snacks.
You know, when you make a movie, sometimes you have conversations about how bright can we get these lights on the iPhones. And that was something that Blake was quite obsessed about, and just getting the right level of darkness here.
Are those the real lights, or did you VFX
I believe those
them
are the real
lighter or
lights.
something? Yeah.
Yeah. There are a lot of VFX here, but most of them are tiny cleanups to like erase the boom or something. And that's Adam, who actually slept in that box all shoot. He's
Great.
very method. And you know your classic vampire stuff. I'm just trying to make my 13-year-old self happy.
Yeah.
And I think we were talking about this before we recorded, but I wanted to make a movie sort of in the same space as the movies I loved growing up with, like Goonies and Fright Night and the Monster Squad. And, you know, if a kid in the Dominican Republic could connect to those boys in Astoria, Oregon, I felt like it could happen in the inverse of that. I guess.
It was at my house this weekend. The inverse happened. I have a 12-year-old who worshipped this movie. He was so into it, and he's like, "What else is there that's like this?" So we had a weekend of watching those type of movies, and this remained his favorite.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's awesome to hear. Shout out Do the Right Thing. He is called Little Mayor because of the mayor character in Do the Right Thing, which is the movie I love.
How much did you have to work with Louis to get I assume Louis did the makeup design for the vampires.
100%.
Like, how much idea did you have versus how much did he bring to the table? What was the push and pull on that?
I mean, there were a couple of inspirations from the movie Lost Boys, and some might call outright thievery.
That's okay.
So it was like, I think we talked about Lost Boys and the Buffy show.
Yeah.
Vampires, sort of that look where it's clearly not just like the teeth, you know, and so
it's the forehead. It's
the forehead,
yeah.
and then you have to get in a conversation about the lenses, the contact lenses. Like that was a lot harder than I thought. Like, you actually have to get in people's eyes for that. Of course, they go in their eye.
Yeah.
So all these little comments in the left were a pain in the butt to do. So for everyone that wants to do something streaming, just remember you have to make it real because someone will pause it and be like, "That doesn't make sense." And then all those names had to be cleared; they couldn't be used.
Oh,
so
wow!
It was a lot of conversation for something so trivial. Coco Jones, superstar.
That's great.
This was the day Meryl thought I had cast. Shea Wiggum was so good, and Meryl was so like impacted, but he also thought it was Michael Douglas. Like, nah, dude, Shea Wiggum.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. Did you go to Michael Douglas? Did you ask?
Michael Douglas wasn't available.
Yeah, sure. I get
sadly.
it. I get it.
I heard Michael Douglas once get in a fight with his son's school on the phone. We were in the same building, and he was arguing like, "He's a good kid. He's just a good kid." That's all I kept saying over and over. I don't know. So I should share that.
Shout out Tony Peralta, who made the design to a lot of these fun T-shirts that the people wear on this way. He made some of these T-shirts that the cast wears.
Was Murnau always the name you were going to use?
I think so. That's also Vlad the Impaler on the shout out Vlad the Impaler.
Big guy.
Not the first time on our podcast someone shouts out Vlad the Impaler.
Love your work. Big guy.
Michael Douglas.
Yeah. I think so. I think that was always for sure in the mix. This dude just knows how to walk and like look at him hold that envelope.
Yeah.
He's just I love Shea Wiggum. He's like he didn't have to. The kids didn't have to act.
Yeah.
They're like, but then at the same time, they're like, nah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kid liked that character, and I'm not quite sure why. Like, he likes Shea Wiggum's character, but does he die? He gets clawed. He gets slashed. Do you think he's dead?
Oh, well, I have an answer, but now that you brought this up, I
Right.
don't want to like say. I think he can live on, and whoever wants him to live on.
Okay, good.
is fine,
Okay,
right?
great. So your answer would be different than that, though.
It might be different,
Okay,
which
cool,
I think is the answer. Yeah, these guys didn't have to direct them there. They were right in the zone. They were, 13.
I mean, it seems like they all really like each other, which
They
comes
did.
through, which
They're
is awesome.
Still friends, which makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Also, the glisten on everybody's beautiful skin is because it was hot as hell.
Right.
I'm shitting
sure.
this. Shout out to my friend Rafael Lazaro, who I've known from high school. He did the song that is playing right now.
Oh, cool.
Or the score, the music.
Did anyone try to warn you, like, maybe we don't shoot this month? Maybe we try to push this? Or
Bro, you gotta go when you gotta go.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's like all the people said I can do it then, and Soleil Saldaña says I can do it then, and also these kids. Oh no, actually,
I guess they're not in school
actually,
either.
I think we actually now that I think we got a little lucky too about the school too. Actually, they didn't have too much. They didn't have to do too much schooling because we shot in August, so technically school starts the next month.
Yeah.
So that was it too. If we started the next month, I was gonna lose another hour.
Oh my God.
To friggin' learn some shit. Come on. So yeah, it was like we got to go at this time.
Yeah. Coming soon butter store is very funny.
Yeah, that was thank you. One of my faves. Because I feel like it's only I'm sure there's a butter store around here somewhere.
Yeah.
In So many things to talk about. Also, shout out to casting Allison and Henry, who did an amazing job just finding. I just wanted to find some kids that were from New York, because that way they don't have to act too much.
I just saw Henry literally on Saturday, and I didn't know that he cast this. I would have brought up that we were doing it.
Well, he's on to bigger, better things.
Yeah,
now, right?
O'Mary.
Yeah,
Casting O'Mary.
yeah. Incredible job. I'm really grateful to everybody that worked on this movie. And this was one of the few night scenes that we could do without kids. So we actually took our time and explored this one. Yeah. But you know what? I feel like there's an overcorrection to that, to the shooting kids for kids. Like, it's a lot easier when you got 18-year-olds, but I don't know. You lose something.
Yeah,
sure.
Like, you can't really have an 18-year-old play a 13-year-old. It's just not like. First of all these kids now are like 7 feet tall. They're so tall. So I don't know how these kids played their 13-year-old self. Like, everybody's so tall. Shout out to that shirt. Shout out to my wife, Marissa Rodriguez, who picked that shirt.
I was watching interviews online for this with the lead kid, and by the time he had done publicity, his voice was different. Like he sounded like a different person. It was interesting.
Yeah, then he did Colin Kaepernick, and now he's like a almost an action star basically.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be on Marvel someday.
I mean, that's got to feel good that you're like, I gave them the first lead role. You know, like I gave them their shot.
Jaden Michael.
Yeah.
Was already established. He had done all these Jim Jarmusch movies, and we pushed a month, I believe, and there was actually a conflict between this movie and a Jim Jarmusch movie.
Wow.
And Jaden Michael, who was 13 years old, I was like, I think you should do this movie. You're going to be the hero of this movie, but I'm also like, God damn, he might do this Jim Jarmusch movie.
Sure.
Right.
So I don't know how this went down, but Mr. Lorne Michaels called Jaden Michaels.
Strong arming.
And somehow he was convinced. I don't know what happened. But they had a great conversation. And then he did the movie.
I have some Gilly t-shirts. I'll send you some Gilly shirts. It'll be fun.
Was Jaden aware of Lorne Michaels?
I can't imagine he like these kids knew who
Yeah.
Lorne was.
Yeah.
I mean, contractually, I'm obligated to say yes, they
Yes,
did.
of course.
Loves him.
Daddy, I love you. But I can't believe they did.
What did you do for the 50th?
For the 50th, I was there to oversee all the montages.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
then I ended up directing the Chad too.
So funny with
And,
Lorraine.
Yeah, with Lorraine, and then I also Tina Fey asked me to go shoot John Lovitz at the American Girl doll store, and of course you say yes to that.
Yeah.
And then something else. I don't know. I was doing a lot of. I was just one of many utilitarian players there.
I mean, montages feel like they have to be such a pain at this point because they've done so many of them.
Yeah,
that you're like, how do I make this new and feel different?
They were a pain. I was there like a month before or 3 weeks before.
Yeah.
Because somehow a lot of the show did get pulled together in like the last week and a half. But those montages, that's a lot of work and a lot of like a lot of footage to go through, and like shout out Method Man.
There he is. He looks so good in that collar.
Yeah. It was just a lot of work, especially the canceled montage.
Yes.
Sort of a tight rope, if you will.
Right.
How much stuff did you not put in the canceled montage?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of like, well, we can't do that to that person.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy. It was a crazy montage to put together because shit has changed.
Yes.
Yes. It's stuff that was allowed.
Even from pretty recently.
Yeah. It was I'm so happy it worked because I was like,
it played
there
well.
was no dress.
Yeah.
Lauren didn't see these pieces until they were on the air,
That's
which
crazy.
I guess
Sure.
I'm happy there's trust, but like
Yeah.
also that's wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wish there was a dress rehearsal.
Did
So the
anyone
dress
have
was
to
like
sign off on
showing
it?
it to a lot of people. So
Yeah. That's
because there was a lot of people there. You're like, John Mulaney, can you watch this thing
Sure.
and give us your opinion?
Sure.
And all these amazing people. Sorry, it was shooting phones suck. Guys.
I was gonna say it's great that your phone screens look like actual phone screens
great.
because I feel like a lot of movies will like try to fake it, and you're like, well, that's not what a phone looks like.
Or
Like,
put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, I think that chopped cheese and croissants.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get approval from Apple to shoot their phone. So sometimes if they're not into the story, it doesn't happen.
Sure.
Or sometimes you get approval from Google because Google gives you a bunch of phones.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is a Google show, baby.
Sure.
But yeah, I also do not love when they sort of create this new UI for things. So immediately you're like, what planet is this?
Yeah.
This was a tough as hell night because this is a little bit of a meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
But then it becomes a little bit of a set or an affordable set piece, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out Sammy Sosa. All those, to get the horror and the tense and the tension of it all, sometimes it requires a few more shots.
Yeah.
This was Mero's last day, and I think we told him he was going to be done at 12 maybe, and he was done at 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
And he was also taking his first vacation in a while.
Oh, wow.
So shout out to Heather, his wife. Sorry. They were like, are you gonna fucking make this plane? We're going to like the Bahamas or something. They were going somewhere to the Caribbean for like a vacation, and Mero stuck through and did the thing, and we sent him a bottle of champagne because we worked him that night.
Yeah.
And I am embarrassed to this day, but making movies is freaking hard.
What are the advantages for you on shooting this in a real spot versus recreating it in a studio? Would you rather have had it in a studio?
I felt like it was a non-starter because of the windows. The bodegas have so many windows, and then so because of the windows, you see. Also, just love his performance there. I'm out of bags. You see the world. You see the world behind him. Mero has a great face to photograph.
He does.
Both of these guys have, and he's just inherently so charming.
What else has he acted in?
I'm
like trying to think of something. If I've seen him in anything else.
Look, that's a great question.
Yeah.
His voice is in Miguel What's a Fight.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's just a lot you see out the window. So to see like just a car passing by, like I just I felt it was important to try to get it on location, so that we could see the world.
Yeah, he does some voice stuff, but that's pretty much it.
So when he said yes to this, he's like, I could do everything, but just don't make me have like a super dramatic death where I have to be like Robert De Niro and be like, for my family. But he's still so good.
He's great.
Like he's amazing. Like this shot too. Like, we did this thing where we took the lens and sort of moved it around a little bit that we stole from a SNL credit sequence. I don't know if you remember that Reese did this where sort of he would like unhook the lens and sort of move it around so all this light bleed would come in.
That's cool.
My favorite use of the zoom lens in this movie is coming up soon. Stand by. So yeah, almost ruined Meryl's marriage that night because of my vision.
Is it hard to shoot in churches if you're like, we're doing a horror movie? You know, like it feels like churches might be a little more on guard if you're.
Churches are naturally on guard for sure.
Yeah.
I think they were very, there was a conversation about this as a kids movie, and obviously we are in a respectful zone and not trying to make something R-rated. But also a lot of churches in places of lower income need the money, need the help. Zoop. My favorite zoom shot. Right there.
That's great.
So, all these places in these communities could use the help. So it was, it can be hard though. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of the rating, did you have to cut anything?
Nothing was cut for rating, and especially after it was a Netflix movie, it was a little less, but I cut stuff maybe more for time than flow. That sorry,
but no gore.
No, I mean I think I always wanted to do it in this in this sort of zone. Hey, that's me. That was my hand.
Wow.
I thought so.
Wow.
So yeah, like the kids were about to become pumpkins, and I'm like, I have all these shots. I'm like, well, fuck it, I guess I'll do it, and hopefully no one really sees it. So that is my cameo.
That's great.
I loved it.
Thank you, thank you. I thought it was a good performance.
Do you have to get sign off from like Sprite and Dunkin' Donuts and stuff?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
and
but they didn't pay for the movie.
No one. Let me tell you, they did not pay for this movie. I believe so, or maybe I was like, "F it, what am I gonna do? Sue us?"
Yeah,
they didn't give you donuts.
Those donuts were purchased.
Oh man,
wow!
No one gave us anything. Wow. But I think Café Bustelo too. We had to get their approval, but I also I want these movies to take place in the real world. And the real world has Sprite and Bustelo and Blade and the Xbox video game, which name I forget. And I didn't have the budget to create a universe. I also like that in movies like Quentin Tarantino movies or Wes Anderson movies where they create everything is created and the airline is the same airline, but I don't have that. My friend Mike Diaz, Juan Bago's in this. He's one of the dudes, one of the gangsters, if you will. He is a good friend. He read many, many versions of this draft, and shout out to him and thank you because he definitely read it when it was straight doo-doo garbage. And did many table reads with me and read many of the characters. So shout out Mike Diaz. He's sitting. That's his shoulder right there, guys.
He's good.
What great shoulder acting. Though. Wow.
What was the biggest change from your original script until here? Was there anything massive that shifted?
I think first drafts are usually scope-wise. You think this could be any budget. So probably the scope of some of the action scenes. I think from very, very early on, I knew I wanted to have these guys hanging and flying. and I'm happy we were able to figure it out. But it was like a conversation, like these are the days you get for hanging.
Yeah.
You get the wire people this day.
Yeah.
So I would say it was a scope thing, and then also like a fixing garbage thing. Like the more you rewrite, the more like, well, this is better. We don't need this. We don't need that. And then definitely when Blaze came on board, he was like, well, this is how movies are done, buddy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I would. It's just fixing the story, fixing characters. I think it was always vampires versus the Bronx. That's always there, and the idea of them purchasing these buildings, and the idea of them then purchasing Miguel's building. So all these building blocks were there, but it was like, how do we make this work in a story?
Yeah.
So yeah, these three guys have gone on to great success. It's so awesome to see them as little babies here, and I'm so excited every time one of these guys just does something amazing.
It's cool.
Can I ask a question about the writing again? So you were always going to direct. You wrote the first drafts, and then Blaze came in and rewrote you.
Yeah.
Did he talk to you about all the stuff he wanted to do? And did you rewrite with him, or did he go away?
No, he just he's like, let me borrow this real quick for a few weeks.
Okay.
And then came back, and he was like, here you go, better. And and then I started working off of that. But I definitely kind of left him alone.
Okay.
And it was at the right time because I had like other production stuff to worry about. And I think, we had a conversation as far as like, I'm not trying to,
Change it all,
like
like-
have a fourth kid or something,
Right, right.
just cause.
Right.
So yeah, I sort of let him cook, and he cooked.
Okay.
And again, super grateful for him. We are good friends to this day.
Are you going to do something else with him?
We're trying.
Cool.
Hollywood, we're trying.
Yeah.
We're available. We tried. We pitched a couple things and got close to a thing, and then, the battle, it's like DiCaprio says, one battle led for another. I had a story about why this movie's not rated R.
Oh yeah.
So the kids in New York are a little more mature, say, than some other kids across
Sure.
the United States. So they may be dropping F-bombs a little early. So I'm like, this must be real. They need to drop F-bombs. And fuck bombs, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah,
We could say fuck
Oh.
bombs.
yes. The word fuck. So this is a crazy story. The first person that showed interest was Monkey Paw Productions, Jordan Peele's production company. And I had a meeting with them, a couple meetings. Ultimately, they couldn't do it because I think he was about to do one of his movies, and they were very nice about it. They were like, you want to make this soon, and we don't want to stop you, so you should keep going, and good luck. But humble brag, I had this lunch with Jordan Peele, and I'm like, I want it to be R, And then he told me the story about Keanu. Shout out Mike Diaz here on the right, about to die. About how, in Keanu, they also wanted to make an action movie and go full in, and it was rated R, but they had made this show that was seen by 13-year-old boys mostly, and they were just buying tickets for something else and sneaking in. And he was like, as a filmmaker, I think that's awesome. It's like punk rock, but as a producer, it sucks.
Yeah.
So at that point, a theatrical release was not discarded. So he was like, I think you can get the same vibes and go PG-13. And then that way the kids will see it. And
right while you're telling the story, someone just said fuck.
Oh, I got one.
Is that your one?
I only
fucking
had one or
movie?
two of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, sir, I guess you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that is why there's only one fuck in this movie. Yeah.
Huh.
That was my Hollywood celebrity cameo. And then that same day we saw David Fincher.
A huge Hollywood day.
Yeah, and then Jordan Peele's like, I'm gonna walk by him and give him a heads up and see if he gives me a head up. And he did, of course.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I'm not going to do that because it will not be returned. And all this happened at beep, beep.
It was here.
Yes, it was here.
Literally
at this
Patrick's
location.
apartment.
Yes.
So this was also one of my original dumb ideas. What if Sprite, but holy water, and it boils?
How did you get it to bubble like that?
Oh boy! So you see how it's perfectly framed, so you don't see the bottom
Yes,
of it.
yes, of course.
So at the bottom, there's this contraption that bubbles it.
Great.
So yeah, sometimes those dumb ideas require a ton of meetings from props and special effects,
Yeah.
and like the Timberland boot that gets thrown later is one of maybe my favorite moment in this movie, my proudest moment, and it's also a moment which I had to have many meetings about. And at some point they were like, "You want to spend this amount of money on this joke?" I was like, "Yes," because obviously you can't throw this boot at Sarah Gadon's face, so we had to make a foam version of it. So we have to make a cast, and we have to get approval from Tim's, and a whole to do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Parents should believe their kids more.
Yes.
Like
She's pretty quick to believe them.
Yeah, but when kids say there's vampires,
Would you believe a kid if they said it was a
100%.
vampire? Wow.
100%.
Okay. My kid said he was a dragon for 2 years. He was half dragon.
And
I'm just saying.
did you say yes?
No. I mean, I nodded. I let him think I thought he was. But
Shout out Sarah Gadon. Pretty effective right
Yeah.
here.
she can really do that, by the way. She can run that
She
fast.
Can. Yeah. Literally did her own stunts. I'm still to this day a little bit embarrassed when I see her and think about how I made her get on this wire.
Do you think you would do your own stunts?
No.
No.
That was quick.
100%.
Fully no. Okay.
Now that I did this movie, no.
Yeah.
No. Like, I cannot believe we set up in the old Bronx courthouse this wire contraption that comes in later. I'm going to talk about it now because it happens really fast.
Yeah.
This movie does move.
It
Which
does.
is nice.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was like going to like talk about fucking
No.
things.
You got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, let's go. So yeah, that contraption with the wire had to be set up for like weeks and like weight tested, and like I only had a few seconds to shoot because I'm only gonna do one take, and all the actors like do as many takes as you want. I'm like, you don't mean that.
Yeah.
I know you don't mean that.
Yeah.
So yeah, none of them were fans of that moment. Shout out to Joel Schumacher, The Lost Boys.
Is this a real roof?
All right, everybody relax. No, I had to. I
Just want to know.
I had to do this green screen.
That's fine.
That's good green
That's
screen.
totally fine.
Oh, okay, good. You were saying about the good green screen.
Yeah,
Great,
I was wondering because I was like, that looks cool.
Okay, great. Thank you. It was
Patrick, why are you making the jerk off motion
my
with
I'm a
your
little,
hand?
I'm a little sorry. I'm a little defensive because I.
No,
Is that a real city?
You guys just made.
Is that a
Those
real bed?
blankets?
I just went through my trauma and I'm healed because you guys said it worked. So
Was that a fight though?
Well, no, it was just a struggle. Like
Yeah.
trying to find the right rooftop, and then it was the production designer Andrea Pucciolotti who we had to shoot 2 days in a stage because of the tax break and the mandate. So after not finding the right place, she was like, "What if you just green screen and do it on the stage?" And I was like, "That's crazy," but yes. So coming up, my favorite needle drop. The song is called Uzi by El Alfa, and it's a very, very Dominican song. And I'm not gonna make it weird and sing it, but
You can.
it is my favorite moment. And when you're making a small movie, you want to put all your favorite songs. And we have a lot of fun songs in this, but I had even more. And then money.
So you did write them into the script though?
I don't write anything into the script because I'm not. Well, I just no, I didn't write this one in the script actually. But I did find it in the shooting. I think I just wanted to do sort of a level up, tool up scene. My wife and I made that garlic belt
cool.
overnight. I just knew I wanted the sequence. I was looking for the right song, and then I think it was in production that I heard it, and I was like, "This is it, 100%."
Yeah.
because it's also in the song is like, I'm going to beat you up with a Glock, an Uzi, and this, so do not come at me. And a Beretta. He's basically like, I am prepared, and I'm like, well, the kid version. And also somehow this stretch of song, there was no like curse words in Spanish, which I'm also trying to protect. Also, my boy Gregory learned how to skate as well in this production.
Wow. You really helped these kids grow up.
Yeah, I did.
Could you put my kid in a movie so he can learn how to ride a bike?
Yeah. And they're like, I don't know how to do it. I'm like, well, we'll learn together.
You guys lucked out so much with this location.
Yeah, we did. This location's epic.
Yeah.
And it kind of has gone through some of the stuff that happens in the movie as far as like people have wanted to make it a different thing. But I believe to this date it's still an old, crazy, abandoned building.
Such a shame.
But some of the places in the South Bronx, though, have felt the effect of the vampires, let's say. Shit has changed a little bit.
What's your favorite place in the Bronx?
My favorite place in the Bronx is 166 in Sheridan.
Okay.
And that is where we shot a lot of this movie.
Yeah.
And I met just a lot of the people on the block. And I'll show you guys a photo of the Video Village. And people would just come by and hang on set. Also, by the way, real pause. Coco Jones was already a superstar at this moment. She had done some Disney show. So all these kids were like, oh my God, Coco Jones is here. But we were there at that spot for so long, and everybody was cool with us, and the kids were coming up to Video Village and just hanging with us.
Yeah.
And I met a couple of kids that wanted to be actors, and they would put them in the movie. And I don't know, there was just a really sense of community, and like people were hanging out, and I was just like, just don't look in the camera, but yeah, you can sit here, and because if they're loud, they're loud.
Yeah.
And that is the reality. The only thing that we couldn't do is, sometimes someone's walking by with like a Bad Bunny track that is expensive to clear, and that you can't do.
Yeah. Did you have to do ADR stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for everybody.
Yeah.
Because of that, because sometimes it's loud outside, and sometimes it works, but sometimes it's like, say what? What did he say?
Yeah.
Which was tricky. I think we did it right in the window before these guys changed their voices to this. Now Jaden sounds like this. Hey Oz, how you doing? And Jaden's taller than me, man. Wow. This kid's taller than me. I don't like it. It's crazy. But yeah, this is like the real location, and like we didn't really have to do a lot. We just had to make it safe.
Yeah.
To be honest, just like clear up some of the gunk that was on the floor.
So if you did a sequel,
a squeakquel.
What word in the title would be changed? Would it be a new monster attacking the Bronx, or would it be the kids going to a new place? Like, would it be Vampires versus the Valley, or would it be Werewolves versus the Bronx?
Netflix, if you're listening to, we can do some more in the Bronx verse, the Bronx cinematic universe. I like your idea. I think it's Werewolves versus the Bronx, or like Aliens versus the Bronx, or whatever.
Werewolves and Aliens.
Body Snatchers versus the Bronx. So,
and it'd be great because the kids are older. They'd come back to the Bronx after being away for a while.
Yeah. I don't remember if this door was there.
It's a cool door.
I feel like it wasn't, but it could be in this place too, which is real. We brought that weird drape because there's some actual. Oh yeah, I know why. We were hiding the wire contraption thing. Here's the scene that gave me full nightmares to have all these wonderful people hanging upside down for a few seconds. Oh my God. This scene, this day, sucked. We shot till 6 a.m, and it's stunts. You need time to make it safe.
Yeah.
This shot of Jaden, let me not get into trouble here, but it was well past his bedtime. It was 2 a.m. He should have not been there. He should have gone home on 12:30. But thank you, Clara, his mom, for letting us do this. And he stayed in. He's like, I gotta kill this vampire, bro.
Of course.
But yeah, it was just a tricky. Indie movies have a really compressed schedule, which is fine if you have great actors, if you know what you're doing, but not great if you are trying to be ambitious and do some sort of like action scene or big effects heavy scene. So yeah, we had these guys hanging, and it was a few hours to make it safe, and then it happens, and it was just sort of surreal. You're like watching it as a director. You're like, yeah, I think I'm getting what I want, but also, yeah, you're like, this is fucking nuts. Let's end this. We got it.
Is there stuff that you would have written differently had you known how much of a pain some of the the wire work and stunt work would have been? I mean, you got it, and it looks cool. You know,
but no, I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel,
Yeah.
It's also like, like I was telling you guys when I walked in here, I said yes to this commentary podcast. I'm very excited about it. But as soon as I got here, I was like, why did you do this? I like to put myself in situations that are uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd say what any filmmaker would say. I wish I'd had more time and money,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. And it's nice to see this a few years after not be as traumatized because of all the things that went wrong that day.
Sure.
But obviously enough things went right
You
to
can't
make this movie.
You can't.
I
You can't
guess.
tell while you're watching it.
No.
You know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, it's super. I'm on the other side, guys.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
It's so exciting, and it's nice to hear from people from the Bronx that have liked it, and so yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really cool to be here. Thank you, guys. This is a great
Of
moment to say
course.
thank you
Of
guys for
course.
having me.
Well, you have 10 more minutes, so don't say thank you just yet. Save it
Well,
for
Well,
the
I
end.
mean, really
it just
offensive.
everything. I miss my hey, it's me. So
Yeah, that's true, that's
it's all happening so fast.
Now you have to be
I
very
had so
nice.
many things to talk about, and now I don't remember anything. But yeah, it's just awesome. It's really cool to have done this. It's cool to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Shout out to Netflix. Although they don't need shout outs, they're doing okay.
doing fine.
But like the amazing thing about Netflix is it came out the same day everywhere. And my parents live in the Dominican Republic, and they were able to see Vampiros contra el Bronx.
Mhm.
I have a friend in Japan who sent me a screen grab of the banner, and
Yeah.
I have a friend in Italy who saw it, and that's incredible.
It's cool.
You definitely don't think about that when, like, this day when there was a dude with a speaker outside. This is the speaker day. He would not leave. I'm like, sir, please. ADR'd a lot of this. And then when you're like, months go by, you haven't heard anything, but it's very cool that it's out, and a lot of people across the globe saw it.
Yeah.
That feels crazy to say.
Yeah. I was also reading Letterboxd reviews, and it was very nice to hear just people being like, this is so fun. Like, this is a movie I would have loved as a 12-year-old, whatever.
That's great too.
Yeah, it's just like nice to see that kind of stuff.
I couldn't do that. I
No.
couldn't-
And I don't
couldn't
think
read
anyone who makes a movie should do
I
that.
do that. I'm
Do
doing
you?
that now. Yeah.
that. I can't. It's rough out there.
Yeah.
I realized that in our
He's fine.
early
He's fine.
years.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. He's fine. He's all good. In the early years doing sketch comedy back in the Superlux day, and someone told my friend Dave Neer to drink bleach and die.
Oh, man.
And it was
no.
so like, and right now that's like, a Monday morning,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it was so crazy. All right, so
And then you went to SNL
Here we
where
got
everyone
Sarah.
has normal feelings
Yeah.
and no one is
Yeah.
ever weird about
The internet
anything.
is quiet about it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but that's better if they tell it to your face than some random, being
Yeah.
like die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't read
Yeah.
reviews ever in my life.
You really don't. Wow, I do all the time.
Never.
You're a glutton for punishment.
I know.
though.
I
You
am.
love it.
I've
Yeah.
never had a well-reviewed movie either. I just keep reading it.
It's also at SNL because you don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Even
sure.
when it
Yeah.
works,
Oh,
like
right.
Yeah.
even when you make a successful sketch, there's still going to be some asshole that,
Mhm.
Right.
and that's the asshole that's going to bum out your day, not all the other people being like, "This is amazing."
Yeah.
Like I just did that music doc, and
Mhm.
it was like, a lot of great
Acclaimed.
reviews.
It was
a lot
acclaimed,
of,
yeah.
a lot of people said really nice things, but then you read the one asshole.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I've done actually that I read reviews. I read some Letterboxd reviews,
Yeah.
but then you read some turd saying some shit, and I'm like, well, there goes my day.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not. I feel really good. I also, it was not to go of veer off real quick, but a lot of people from SNL said some really nice things, and that that was good enough for me.
It was such an insane undertaking.
This was a shout out to Francis Ford Coppola
Yeah.
Dracula.
Yeah.
A lot of shadow work in that movie.
Have you seen Megalopolis?
I did see Megalopolis.
It's a
at
wild time with the
Universal
movies.
AMC Theater.
Yeah.
I saw it on a plane.
It's a wild time of the movie. That's
Yep.
the best way to put it. But you know what? He does his thing. He
Yeah.
does his wild times.
He's releasing a weirder cut.
A weirder
Really?
cut. Oh, okay,
Putting out
great.
a weirder cut
Sure,
of it.
man.
You know, I love the effects work because it's so bizarre, and there's some images that are really, really cool there in that movie. So shout out to the GOAT.
FFC.
He's a huge fan of this podcast.
He'll hear it.
Yeah. Shout out. FFC, what's up? No, FFC's makes a bangers, a conversation.
Yeah.
Not a movie that inspired this, but zoom lenses. And then she comes out in Louis Zakarian makeup. And Mr. Method Man was like not super excited about this because it didn't breathe and it was the summer.
Sure.
And I'm sorry, Cliff, for giving you that sweater or that sweatshirt or whatever sweater.
He can rock a sweater, though.
He looks
can
cool.
rock
He looks
a
cool.
sweater. He looks great.
Yeah.
So this was definitely one of the scenes we storyboarded, and then it all went out all went into the trash when we ran out of time, and
Yeah.
we're like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah.
So I think we shot this across 3 nights, maybe.
That's the greatest.
That's a lot of nights for such a short shoot.
Correct.
Yeah.
I would
There's
say
not much else to say.
well,
for that, but that's
because
like-
there's like stunts and stuff, and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
many
yeah.
people and so many different shots. But the plan actually was to shoot it across 3 nights, but then stuff happened and it got pushed, or we would rain out, so we would have to shoot other little things. So
Oh,
like the
sure.
scene where Luis fights the vampire and kills him with a skateboard also got shot this night. And the shot, boom, my favorite moment of the whole movie. I'm just gonna enjoy this for a second.
It's so good.
So yeah, we would end up. The plan was to shoot this, but then we would shoot all this other bunch of tiny little things.
Yeah.
And goddamn, it was hard, but we
Yeah.
survived. We're here in Hollywood. And then I would shoot a bunch of the inserts during digital shorts. I would because it was a lot of the same crew.
Yeah.
So like a lot of those all the business cards, all the the notebook cutaways.
Oh, wow.
There's a shot here where Miguel comes with the broken bat on the bike with Sammy Sosa's broken bat, and like the insert of it also shot on set. We were shooting Huckabee PM or something, and it's coming up right here. That shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
That's amazing.
almost every insert was shot while I was supposed to be working for the National Broadcasting Company and Mr. Lorne Michaels.
Enough time has passed.
Well, also Universal. It's the
It's also
same.
Broadway video. It's
Universal.
Broadway video.
Broadway
They're
video.
fine.
It's all, they get
They're
it.
fine.
Yeah. So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That is the lesson here. And you're writing up until the end because we definitely shout out to Alex and Sarah, the editors. You're figuring it out until you can't.
Yeah.
Guys, the Bronx won.
And just like that, the Bronx one. Guys, I don't feel like I didn't talk about the camera and lenses and
Talk about it right now.
Quick.
Actually, I got nothing. And just like,
What's your favorite lens?
And well, I love a wide lens.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Okay.
That's
Great.
more of an AP Bio conversation.
Sure. Well, I'll say this. We might talk about AP Bio real quick after we finish this recording.
No.
Let's do it. I'm gonna take a sip of delicious water.
Yes. We should shout out Bubbly.
No, they didn't give us any, guys.
we know?
No, they did.
Not
They
sure.
actually mailed this for
Oh,
the
wow.
shoot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
Bubbly.
by
shout
all
out
means,
Bubbly
then.
right now.
Bellini
Just
Bliss.
took a bubbly Bellini Bliss.
Yeah.
I need it because I didn't shut the hell up here. I gave you a note. Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah.
He's made some great movies.
That's the big takeaway.
Do you think
from
these
today.
two characters got together after this?
Hell no.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, she was like, I am way more mature than you,
Yeah.
little boy.
But he did kill a vampire.
Do you
he
think
saved the Bronx?
Do you think there are other supernatural entities in this universe? Or is it just
Yeah,
vampires?
man. This is the Caribbean diaspora. Hell yeah, there is. 100%.
Okay.
Shout out to Andrea. He used to be a graffiti tagger. Andrea's the production designer. She was like, let me whip this up real quick.
How do you do that? Is that a real painting?
That is a real mural.
Oh,
That's
wow.
okay. That's such a thing in New York City. Like,
Yeah.
There's so many murals for people that have passed, so it just felt super important to have it.
Do you paint over it, or is it still there?
I actually don't know.
People
I haven't. I haven't won Soul Crush Crew. That's a shout out to this SNL sketch that we did with Chance the Rapper.
Oh, yeah.
It's called like Rap History on YouTube. And this was a fun block party that I was trying to like create a block party, and it's hard to create a block party because they are usually on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have the money to do that, so we got this parking lot, got enough people, and I believe this is one of my few crane shots coming up here.
It's a lot of extras.
A lot of extras.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of money. Well, no, everything just becomes there's this like managing of time and money that is no one talks about, but it's important. Like you just like, all right, I think I can get this shot. It's just this one shot in this amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And truly you want to get these guys out before before it's lunchtime.
Sure.
Wow. Did I just end by talking about money and
we're
budget
going a little
Lunchtime.
and lunchtime?
Go.
Shout out to everybody that worked on this movie.
Yeah, they're all so good.
Can you believe it? Can you believe all these people came?
Yeah.
Because I had this idea once in my mom's balcony in the Dominican Republic.
What was the moment when you were like, "Holy shit, we're making this"? Was there a time when you looked around and were just surprised?
I think when we started casting, it was like, oh shit. I think and the casting was so pleasant. It was a pleasant really experience because we found, I had this like, I wanted to find these kids that were from the New York area that could handle the comedy, but also that were experienced enough that they could remember lines because it was going to be a tough schedule. So it had to be in the right pocket. So that was like one of my first like, oh, wow. And then we started doing at least stunt meetings. And then I think maybe around the end of the first week. The first day, I hate first days to this day. So I
worked with Kenneth Kildee, one of the rigging grips. I worked on a
There
movie.
you go.
And Evan. I worked with Evan Childs, too.
Boom.
On It Comes at Night. Go check out A24's It Comes at Night.
Hey, yo, shout out A24.
It's so funny.
A lot of New York peeps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Allison.
What do you
Production
think
sound
happened to Sudi's character?
Sudi's character
Yeah.
is doing well.
Okay, good.
Because the vampires moved to different other communities. I think she's in the West Coast. She works in Silver Lake. She's now working in Glassell Park, Eagle Rock area. She's doing great.
But Vampires versus Eagle Rock is a cool name too.
Yeah.
She could be the one carryover character.
I think her character is doing great.
That's good.
I hear she got stocks. And,
Oh.
yeah, she's doing great. You should follow her on Instagram.
When people have stocks, that's great.
Yeah. Shout out Billy McFadden, transportation captain.
Yeah.
Shout out Stu Cohen, set medic. Didn't need him, but glad didn't die.
People
shout
should
out Louis Zakarian.
Yeah, shout out to Louis.
Jason Milani, also from SNL. Peter Wace.
Matt Yonks.
And Heather Rogan. A lot of SNL people. Willa Slaughter.
Yeah.
It was just a plethora of SNL friends. I could not have done this without them.
Yeah.
Visual Creatures, shout out. That is my friend Riley McNeely's VFX company, and they did the VFX thing, VFX shots for. I'm sure they lost money.
Shout out to endcrawl.com. End titles created on there.
Shout out to Juan Godavalos who made the title for me. I forgot. He's also my homie. He made the fun Vampires vs. the Bronx logo.
I haven't shouted out anyone.
Now's your time.
Oh my gosh. Shout out the Blair Brothers.
That's what I was going to
Yep. Brooke and Will did the music. Have you guys seen Rebel Ridge?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Or Green Room?
Yeah.
Green Room rules.
They
both
do
great.
the music for Jeremy Saulnier's movies. And oh my gosh, shout out Dos Locos, Monchi and Alexandra, Bachata song. Shout out all these songs that cleared. Uzi by El Alfa.
All these songs that cleared. I
and
like that.
I'm Corrupt, Kid Creole that's the last song that plays, and it actually makes me feel happy. I just listened to it on the way here because shout out my wife, Marissa Adele, Josh, Guillermo, Wendy.
Shout out to Blade.
Shout out to Blake.
No, Blade.
Blade.
Oh, Blade. Yeah, Blade.
Shout out to Blade.
Marvel, I'm available.
This movie was my kid's first exposure to Blade.
Oh.
Yeah, very excited to watch it.
Anyway, when I hear that song, I know the movie's done and sounds weird, but when you're like mixing and watching this movie over and over again, you're like, okay, great, we're at the end.
Yeah.
Shout out to all these people that worked on this movie. Can you believe how many people have to work
Visual
on
Creatures has a
movie?
great logo, by the way.
Yeah.
I want a hoodie with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Wait, really?
I want to know the guys.
Shout out to
I know
Visual
the
Creatures and their hoodies.
I want a Teamsters sweatshirt, though.
Well, I don't know if you'll get something with her.
Oh my God,
It might
thank
be a sticker.
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
a
yeah.
cup.
Sticker would be great.
You know,
Um,
Motion Pictures Association of America.
is that
Shout
true
out.
that any similarity to actual persons living or dead is purely coincidental?
Pure? I feel like I exposed myself here, and Luis is very much based on Luis. But Luis grew up in L.A.,
Yeah. So he's different.
so he's different.
Thank you for doing this.
This is incredible. All these people in different languages.
Just hit not from me. Oh, okay.
No, like.
Thank you so much.
This
Thank
was
you
great.
for having
Thank
me,
you
guys.
so
This
much.
was really fun, and it flew, and I really feel like a chatterbox.
It was great. Vampires versus the Bronx.
The Bronx won.
The Bronx always wins, Brian.
Yeah, thank God. What if the vampires had won? It would be a totally different kind of movie.
Kind of would have liked that, though, too.
No, because this movie's for kids. Well, not just for kids, but kids can watch it. You don't want the vampires winning.
Yeah, but kids
like
got to learn that life's hard, Brian.
No, it's like if you watch the Goonies and the family, that mom and the two brothers, they got all the gold and the kids died.
I mean,
You'd like that?
then they wouldn't be making a second one. We'd all win.
They're not making a second one.
We'll see.
It's been like 90 years. Do you know
We'll see.
there's a video game based on the second movie they never made that came out right after the movie came out? There's a video game called Goonies 2.
That's
And it's
great.
based on the story that they came up with.
I love that.
Yeah. We should do a commentary for that.
For the video game,
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about doing a commentary on like cutscenes from a video game.
That's a great idea.
I think it is.
Because we can get some voices for that too.
Yeah.
There's a couple. Mr. Sunday Movies does video game commentary, and so does Dead Meat. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Dead Meat. They do the kill counts. They do kill counts for video games, which is in the thousands because it's a video game. Little promotion. Maybe they can promote us.
People kind of like this game.
Goonies
Goonies
2?
2.
Well, it was very exciting at the time. I was excited because I thought it meant a Goonies 2 was coming,
Sure.
but it wasn't.
Oh well.
What do you mean?
Do you want to tell me your Goonie story?
I don't have a Goonies story. I have a Karate Kid Legends story.
That's what I meant.
Well, Karate Kid Legends is about a kid who is super, super good at karate or kung fu. I don't remember. And he moves to New York where he meets Joshua Jackson and his daughter. And Joshua Jackson is a former prize fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs money to pay for his restaurant. So the kid trains Joshua Jackson to fight so he can get back in the ring. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You follow me here?
I'm following.
They come into problems because then the dad owes money to the wrong people.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. It's a reverse Karate Kid.
Sure.
It probably was a great script.
Sure.
What I heard was they said, well, what if we also get Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio?
Mm-hmm.
They are crammed into it. So it is two movies that don't belong together, and neither movie is served well by it.
Sure.
I will say the main kid is great. Joshua Jackson is great. And they have real potential, but the movie itself is nonstop montages because they had to cram so much stuff into it.
They should have just made like a 6-hour movie.
They should have done a TV show. Or why
done
not
a
just
TV
let the
show.
Cobra Kai guys keep doing it because
Yes.
it's the greatest TV show of
Well,
all
it
time.
is bizarre to do a Cobra Kai TV show and then be like, hey, we're doing a movie with the guy from Cobra Kai. And guess what? It's not going to have to do with anything. to
And
do
you know
with that.
what?
What?
Test audiences agreed,
Yeah.
and that's why Johnny is in the closing credits now.
Sure.
He's got the best part of it.
Sure.
He wasn't in the movie. They don't even mention Johnny. And then Johnny comes in at the end and says something funny.
I just watched the first 2 Karate Kid movies for the first time.
I could talk about this for hours with you. What did you think of them?
I like them. I think they're fun.
They're great.
I also just met Machio's mother in the movie.
Oh, she's so good.
Yeah,
Think we could get her for part 1?
probably.
She won't be part 1, but part 2.
Yeah.
But I think I used to love 2 more.
Yeah.
Because there's a real danger to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 1 is the much better movie.
I also like part 2 of movies, like older movies,
Mm-hmm.
just because it felt like it was shot at the same. Like everyone looks basically the same.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Yes, agreed.
It's just more time with my friends.
I agree.
It's sort of like Jaws 2. Not a great movie, but everyone looks the same and they're all hanging out at the same spots.
It's the same world. It's fun to come back.
Yeah.
I will say this. I love that Johnny is nice in the opening scene of 2, and then they go back on that in the Cobra Kai. But I love Chosen. And I love the old guy. By the way, if you like Chosen, just get ready for Cobra Kai because he comes back.
Great.
He might be the best actor on the show.
Did you think when we started recording this that we would mostly be talking about Cobra Kai?
If you bring up Cobra Kai, that's all I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to talk about with Oz. We didn't do his part yet. There's a little spoiler. But I'm going to talk about Cobra Kai with him.
Okay.
I'll find a good way in. Like, oh, you're also on Netflix, like Cobra Kai. Be fine. So anyway, that was my little story. I love Cobra Kai.
Great.
But I also love Vampires versus the Bronx. My kid loved Vampires versus the Bronx. Yeah. Like, very new to horror. So that Gremlins 2 are his entrance.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/commentary. You can get a lot of cool stuff there. And go leave a review on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts, because that kind of stuff does help. And I want to get us to 50 reviews, Brian.
What are we up to?
Let's check. Let's see where we're at.
Oh, do the song you did about the review checking.
Review time. We're at 33 review time.
That's more than last time.
We got a 5.0, which is better than most. Review time. Blank checks only got a 4.7.
How many reviews do they have?
34. Review time.
Huh.
It suggested that, so that was the first one I clicked.
Wow, you really have it out for that another podcast.
How Did This Get Made has a 4.8. Review time.
How many reviews though?
Review time. Only have 23,000.
Wow, 23,000. Is How Did Get This Made the Paul Scheer one?
Yeah.
Where they just watch a movie and say what sucks about it?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
We
watch a
say
movie
what's
and
good
say
about
what's
it.
good. Oh, damn it.
Doughboys only has a 4.8.
But how many reviews?
5.2 thousand.
5.2 thousand.
5,200.
Yeah, that's actually less than I thought it would.
Yeah.
What's your favorite podcast that isn't ours?
The Seth Meyers Lonely Island podcast.
Wow.
I really love it.
Okay. Interesting.
I also really love Doughboys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you constantly talk about Doughboys.
And I really love Comedy Bang Bang. I think those are probably my top 3.
What about what's our podcast with Beck and Kyle?
Oh, I haven't listened to it yet. You love it.
I love it. Yeah,
you love
it so much. I love them. I think it's so weird that like my favorite Saturday Night Live performer is not from when I was a youth. Usually that's what it is. It's Kyle Mooney. It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Almost nonstop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Valder Miro gave us 5 stars and said, Brian Lynch and Patrick Kottner have a great rapport with their guests, and it's entertaining listen. Robert Wool should be a reoccurring monthly guest.
I don't think that's happening.
We'll see.
I would love to do another one, but he seemed kind of thrown that he had to do the whole movie with us.
That's true.
But he was great. I can't believe we watched Batman with Knox, with Alexander Knox. That's crazy.
Here's a good one. Will Ball.
Will Ball. He
Yeah.
says nice things about us on Blue Sky.
This is an awesome podcast from Patrick Kottner, parentheses, The George Lucas Talk Show, and Brian Lynch, parentheses, Craft Services, Chasing Amy.
That's good.
They sit down with various people that worked on various movies and TV shows and record a commentary track. Highly recommended for movie and TV lovers.
That's great. And you know what? We should use that as our intro. Like,
I would love it.
That's just what we should say. It was so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Also, George Lucas Talk Show, November 23rd at the Den in Chicago, December 18th at the UCB Theater in New York, and then in January, potentially some West Coast shows. We love you.
Oh, God. I don't know you that well. I can't say I love you.
We love you.
Patrick can say I can't say I love him.
I love you. Goodbye.
Blorpo.
Out. Thanks for listening to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. This has been a That Was Just So Funny production. Your hosts have been Brian Lynch and Patrick Kottner. Music was by Alex Peabody, and our art was by Abigail Noy. You can find out more about the show by going to heythat'smepod.com and checking out our Patreon at patreon.com/commentary. If you've enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Please tell your friends about this show.